Hello and welcome to Silver Star Guidance YouTube channel. This is going to be a general relationships reading for those born under the energy of Taurus. So this will be for December 2018. So it'll be some cards for you, some cards for your heart's desire. It could be someone that you know, someone that you're just met, or someone that you're about to meet. We shall see. Alright, so starting off with you, Taurus. Let's see how you're going. We have the Judgment in reverse. So what that speaks of is generally you're being called to do something and you don't want to know about it. Quite simply, you're resisting. There's something important that's going on, or possibly someone's trying to tell you something and you're not willing to heed the advice. You're not willing to take on board what either this other person is telling you or perhaps other people. Let's see what else we have for you, Taurus, here. I'm getting it's like you're sticking to your guns on something. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here in the upright. So what you're being called to take on is you've got a divine opportunity here. It's a divine gift of realistically, Ace of Pentacles is quite simply usually talks about money, can be resources or even time, but in this case, most likely money, and it's stressing you out. Looks like it's causing you some worries, a bit of anxiety, some sleepless nights, etc., etc. So whatever the situation is here. So let's see what we got for your person. I'll give these, feels like it needs another shuffle here. One more. Okay. Yes, it's better. So, the Page of Cups in reverse. So basically it's looking for them like either they're not willing to accept a romantic offer or they're not willing to give a romantic offer at this stage. This could pertain to you, it could pertain to someone else. We'll see. High Priestess in the upright. So it looks like they're trying to be more intuitive with how they're dealing with matters, whereas yourself you're trying to be more practical and logical about things. You could be dealing with a water sign here. Either Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And they have the World in the upright. So it seems like there's something where there's a cycle for them that's completing and it's causing you a lot of stress and anxiety. Perhaps it's someone's looking to leave a relationship, not willing to I'm kind of getting it's I was trying to look at it more clearly, but I'm getting two sides of a different story here, so it may pertain to a couple of different people. Well, a couple different experiences, I suppose. So on the one hand, it looks like you don't want to receive this offer of romance perhaps, and you're focusing on your finances and career, looking just basically about the money. They're looking at it from a more spiritual, intuitive perspective, and basically they're going, well, if it's not going to work out, so be it. I'm going to finish up and move on with my life. And seems like that's not something that you wanted, and you wanted this to carry on for whatever reasons. On the other hand, it looks like they're not willing to receive an offer of love or romance, and you're being called to concentrate more on an opportunity to come up with work or something like that, and it's causing you a lot of stress and anxiety either way. So let's see what else we have for you, Taurus, for December. Yeah, it's tried to come out before in the reverse, but it didn't want to. So in the upright, basically, yeah, you're holding on tightly to what you do have. Possibly you've come into some kind of great fortune of some sorts. It could be inheritance, something like that, and it's something that you're not willing to share. I suppose it's something that you don't want to involve other people with, and you're standing your ground on it pretty much. Looks like this other person is going, well, it seems like, well, there's more to life than money or something, and basically going, well, it's like, well, this is pretty much over with then. Let's see if we have another card for them. What's going on with your person here? Two of Swords in the upright. So they know the decision that they've got to make, and they don't want to make it, basically. It's they don't want to move away from you in this relationship, but it seems like they're kind of getting forced out somehow. I guess they're not willing to see you how you are at this point. It's like they think that you've changed. And with the Strength card in reverse, that's kind of taken the wind out of your sails, it seems. So, and Hangman in reverse, but you want to free yourself from this situation of being stuck. And the overall here for you, Queen of Wands in the upright. So basically I'm getting that this is the position that you want to be in, is this strong position of power. You want to have a lot of passion, a lot of fire in your life, but the closer you try and attain this power, it's like it's doing the exact opposite. So you see yourself as the Queen of Wands here, but the more you're trying to go towards this energy, it's actually becoming detrimental. So it's actually having the opposite effect. It's actually putting you in a weaker state, possibly due to money and finance, with holding on so tightly with resources, etc., or possibly what you do have to share. You're not willing to, you're holding on very tightly, and basically coming towards the end, it's like you sort of want to free yourself from it. Let's see what's going on for your person here. Nine of Wands in reverse. They're tired of fighting about it. They're tired of arguments. They're tired of having to defend themselves or defend their intentions, is what I'm getting. So it seems like they were coming to you with real, honest, loving intentions for whoever this may concern, but they're pretty well tired of it. They don't want to see this. Yeah, they don't want to sort of see the truth of it, but they know what it is. They're trying to be more intuitive. Let's see what else we have here for you, Taurus. Your person here. I swear that I must have moved that camera. The cards are coming out on an angle. I might have to fix that up afterwards. Them's the breaks. Let's see, get one more card for your person here. The Knight of Swords in the uprights. So it looks like yeah, they're quite determined. It seems to me it's like they really want to get their point across to you before like they head out the door, just to give it one more chance. It's sort of what I'm getting. It's like they really want to come back and go and give you like real honest communication and just basically tell you how it is. It's like, no, I was doing it for these reasons, you're going to listen to me, sort of thing. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse for their overall. So realistically, is they've wanted to be communicating this message this whole time, but they felt powerless to do so. They want to come through with a message to you. They want to talk to you, but they've been feeling blocked on all fronts, and they've just basically, it seems like you've been blocking them on all fronts, so they've kind of had enough. But it looks like they're coming back for one more try to try and resolve this before they've given up on it completely. So I'll try and clarify that one for you. What happens if they succeed in communicating with you and giving you the messages that they want to give you? Queen of Wands in reverse. So it looks like they kind of want to prove a point, and they want to take the wind out of your sails. Looks like they've sort of made up their mind at this stage, and I guess they want you to know what you're missing out on before they go. And with this Hangman reverse here, etc., I want to see how that comes through. So basically, I'm also getting, actually, they want to communicate to you how this is, whatever that's been going on with you has basically affected them, which is the opposite of what you've been trying to attain, which you've actually come into the energy of in the reverse. But they've pretty much been feeling the same. It's kind of taken the wind out of their sails. They're not feeling motivated. They're not feeling like they want to make any move. They want to just basically stay stagnant at this time, and they're going to give it one more shot to try and communicate with you. Okay, now let's see if you can come into this with the Hangman in reverse, if you can... Oh. So I want to see what can come about if you can free yourself from this situation, or basically reverse the position here and get your strength back and come into this out of the Queen of Wands. Let's see. How will this communication be for you? Will it free you or hold you down? It'll basically free you from it. So if they are coming in with one last shot basically of wanting to communicate, it seems like it's going to be worth it. It's going to reverse this energy here, and basically it might actually be a coming together from that point. So possibly by the end of the year, I mean, it could actually work out. And I'm just having the Chariot pop out because I was sort of asking myself, well, what happens if it sort of comes through that way, if it works out? We have the Chariot here in the upright, so looks like it'll form a much stronger relationship, a much stronger bond in the end, because it's seeing things from both sides. You're seeing things from their side, now they're seeing things from your side, and there's an even balance, is what I'm getting. It seems like things will work out well if you're able to communicate with this person. If it is a relationship that you want, and it seems like it is, because it's causing you much stress and anxiety, it's caused you a much loss of your own power and strength and determination. It's caused some negative energies to go against your natural instincts, and well, possibly it might be your instinct to try and hold on to these things, you know, but let's say what's more important basically is that money, career, finance, all that sort of stuff, or is it this other person here? And it seems to me that it seems like it's this other person. And good for you, because, well, you can have all the money in the world, but it's not going to hug you before you go to sleep at night and ask you how your day was. So there's that too. Well, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your reading for December. I should be back just before the new year for January general and relationship readings. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, and until then, take care.